to the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. Please continue to like, subscribe, and share our YouTube page, BallerAlert TV. I go by the name of Ferrari Simmons.
I go by the name, BT.
CT with that.
Asian Nay in the building.
Hey, it's Wilder. I'm in the building today.
Mermaid gang.
Why you had to tell the people that?
Nah, you was actually on time for us.
Damn. Now everybody gonna think I ain't punctual.
Mermaid gang.
Mermaid
Is
gang.
it still Mermaid gang?
Yeah, you know we rocking it.
Okay.
Hello.
So are you? Wait, you have a jacket and nothing on underneath it?
I was
Correct.
Like legit?
Correct. But I have boob tape on.
So if your jacket comes off,
It won't.
because
So
it's stuck
it's
to it.
It's boob tape.
I don't have boobs, bro. How would I know that?
So it's like double
She's telling you.
sided. It's like double sided tape, right? So basically, you just peel it off, put one side on your boob, the other side on your jacket, and
So your jacket is your shirt.
it
Got
is.
Okay, now you're hosting the show with us. We're going to get in your business too, okay?
Get in my business then.
All right, OCT, are you ready?
Let's
do
get it.
Just in case
You missed it.
Did y'all see that surveillance footage of TSA taking that man's money out the wallet?
$500.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was,
Wait,
it was
wait, what?
luggage. It was the luggage coming out.
Oh!
It was a video, and I saw that.
$500.
Yeah, that's cap. I hate seeing stuff like that. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. How much y'all paying these people at TSA? Because if they in there stealing, y'all not paying them what these people worth, because y'all not paying them to be as mean as they are at TSA.
I would like to also say, every time I grow my hair out, y'all pull me for a random check. And it'd be random to y'all, but
Oh,
it's not
God.
random to me. Every time I grow my hair out, it's like y'all think I don't know.
You know what's crazy that you say that? Because
Every time I grow my hair out.
I remember I was in Arkansas, and I was going to Atlanta, and some told me, because they was just looking at me weird in the airport, because first of all, the airport in Little Rock is small as shit.
Yeah.
So I'm going through TSA pre-check. I noticed I'm the only black person going through TSA pre-check.
Random check.
I get a random check.
Did you have
but
an afro?
No, I just felt it. You know how like you
Yeah.
feel something bad about to happen?
And they be staring at you, because I done got taken from my gate, like, and I ain't never been to jail before, but like I was at the gate one time. You just see people walk up, you feel somebody staring at you. They're like, "Ma'am, we need to go through your bags." I'm just like,
Wait, that happened to you?
yes. I was traveling to San Francisco. This probably was like a year ago. Or something.
I had an undercover agent a couple years ago. I
shit was
was
weird.
flying to LA, but you know, most of the times when I go to like LA or like, you know, Miami, I just do one way.
Yeah.
So when I went to the airport in the morning, I remember it was like two guys. It was like a black guy and a white guy, and they were just like looking at everybody, like we're getting on the plane. We're like boarding the plane, and they're like, yeah, we're such and such with the DEA. I'm like, wait, what?
Yes, that's what they said to
Boy,
me.
scared the shit out of me. I'm like, who I need to snitch on? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm ready to tell.
But they was like, yo, we got to go through your bags. And I was like, for what?
That's what they said to me.
Yeah,
I'm
they was
telling
like, we
you,
gotta
that's
do
the
a
same
random-
people.
Yeah, they was like, we got to do a random check.
You want moving no way?
No, and then what was so much weirder, like I was traveling by myself, so when I get on the plane, people start like trying to airdrop me, and then the airdrop says something about DEA. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
What?
I'm ready to get the fuck off this plane. And it was so uncomfortable because we was in line to get on the plane, and they literally stopped me in the line like, man, we got to go through your bags.
Yup, that happened.
And I
that
had
happened to me
ibuprofen.
too.
They're like, you can't carry ibuprofen. I'm like, what?
That
Like, it gotta be in the labeling of what the actual medicine is.
They don't play about that.
They got a little stricter on that for sure.
But I didn't even know that was legal. But you know that also happened to a comedian. I can't remember his name.
Harlan?
No, it happened. I cannot remember this guy's name.
Happens
But
to everybody.
anyways, he went through Atlanta airport as well. The same people that's been checking everybody at TSA checked him, and he's actually suing the Atlanta airport
Why?
because that's illegal.
To check you and say you're the DA?
You can't. All right, let me stop saying it's illegal. I don't know if it's illegal.
I
But
would think it's
I
illegal.
didn't know that you can check, because that's the point of TSA, is to go through the screening process and
That's
make
the
sure.
point, and I'm over here saying it's not random to me if it happens to me often.
Right.
When I go fly, I've been selected for a random check. That has to be way out of context. That's like a 85% time I'm in the airport, I'm getting asked to get put to the side.
Man, listen, it was somebody dressed like a certain way at the airport. I'm not gonna say, but in my mind, I said they're gonna grab their bag, and they grabbed their bag, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy," because I fly a lot. So I'm always like paying attention, like how these, you know, these people are like selecting people, like because it's not random.
Didn't something happen to one of y'all when we were going to California?
Yeah, me. We
Wait, what
were
happened?
going to LA for BET Awards, and I'm walking up, and the security guard was like, "What you doing? Where you going?" And I started talking to him. He was like, "I know your voice. You the radio guy." He was like, "I got to check your bag." I'm over here like, "All right."
What?
He was like, "Is there anything in your bag?" I was like, "Go ahead, check my bag." He was like, "What you got going out there for?" I said, "The BET Awards." He was like, "Oh man, Greg Street's on the plane too."
I just feel like if you already check at TSA, how could you come to the gate and retrace?
This was at the gate.
The gate.
That's
I can
weird.
understand.
That's weird.
Oh, you was at your gate.
At the gate.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I was at the gate
when
too.
they scan you to go on the plane.
That's what happened.
That's what happened to me too. Yeah.
Come to the side.
But it's just
So they might have
like,
been watching you or something.
yeah, I'm telling you, before the two people walked up to me,
random if you
I
ask
felt
me.
eyes on me. I'm just like, and then it's so
every time I
embarrassing.
go,
Everybody in the line, they just looking at me. I'm looking like, man, I don't do nothing illegal.
Man, listen,
Like,
I
that
had
shit was crazy.
I
I
had
ain't
that
gonna lie.
6 a.m. flight, and as soon as they said DEA,
Yeah.
I was like I woke up. Whatever sleeping, I said, I'm like, what the hell y'all talking to me for?
Right. I was so confused.
I don't want to give these people no more attention.
Yeah, okay.
Well, sadly, we have to because Tory Lanez is locked up, and Tory Lanez' motion for appeal in the Megan Thee Stallion case was denied.
So he's going to prison now.
Oh yeah,
10 years too, right?
indefinitely.
Damn, that's a long time, man.
He probably won't do 10 years though, huh?
Nah, he's not going to do 10 years. He
Probably
probably
do 50%.
He probably
or 85.
I think he probably do like 7 years.
But we know after he get out, he going back to Canada.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
So he can't come.
Is he gonna be banned?
I'm not sure, but I'm assuming
He
that
probably
he's
have to
gonna
be
have.
like-
Oh, because he got in trouble in another country.
You know what's crazy is
Like,
like
where you from? Yeah.
Megan's getting a lot of slander. Every time I see Megan Thee Stallion gets posted, I always see like people talking about the Tory Lanez case. Like, did you see when she was at the VMAs and her and Justin Timberlake was having a conversation?
Yep.
And I was looking at the comments and people were saying like, oh, another man that she's about to send to prison. I was like, damn.
Stop it. They need to quit that, and they also need to get off Cardi, man, with the whole bongos thing, because they're giving her a rough time about that.
I like the song,
I mean,
honestly.
but
I think
that's-
it's different. The beat definitely would grab my attention.
Turn up, Cardi.
I think
Come on the show.
people
Come on the show. Let's talk about it.
people
Let's
need
talk
to stop harping these artists so much on their music. And I feel like, somebody like a Cardi B who hasn't released her own single for a very long time, I feel like that's the reason why.
And this was Megan's first time coming back.
In a while.
Exactly.
I do like how
That's the case.
Megan takes mental breaks. I don't know if she calls them mental breaks. I like
Yeah.
how she takes breaks.
Yeah.
Like you won't hear from her for a while. She's living life. She's relaxing. She's doing other things. She's enjoying herself. And she comes back. She goes hard. She takes a break.
Take a break.
I do enjoy that. Y'all know I'm a big mental health person, and that you're right, BT. That is why it's a hesitation for Cardi probably to release music because, god damn, bro, like let her just drop some music.
And it's her first single. Like, who cares?
Maybe she just threw that out. God
That's what
damn,
I'm saying.
roll it
Like,
out.
maybe she wants to try something different. And I
thought it was fire, though.
And I don't
thought
like
it was fire. The video was definitely dope.
her videos are always fire. Her music is always good. I just don't understand why.
She ate on that verse too.
Yeah, like why people don't
What's the
let
problem?
artists try different sounds and do
why are
different
we comparing
things.
it to everything? Damn, let
Right.
it be what it is.
Yep,
Right or no? I don't know.
I agree.
Right.
And also, can we just leave Megan Thee Stallion alone about this Tory shit? Like, let's just leave it alone, bro.
Right.
I don't think we all know exactly what happened anyway.
Exactly.
None of us know the full truth.
The truth that actually happened, I don't think nobody's gonna accurately know. So
Right.
it's hard to say, oh, it's Megan's fault or it's Tory's fault. He actually did X, Y, Z. We don't know. We weren't there.
I think Meg Thee Stallion looks great. Like, I don't know.
She does. She looks very healthy.
Started working out or something. She sounds great. So I just feel like people should give her
I
some.
think she's in a great space mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to
looks like
Cardi
it.
and Megan dropping a new song.
They should do a project together. I like them as
I
a
agree.
combo.
I think that'll be dope.
Yeah. Well, what's not dope is Adrian Bronner. He is in the McDonald's drive-through half naked. What's going on?
He was in a driveway with his shirt off.
Drive through.
He was in a drive-through with his shirt off, and he was upset. I'm guessing about his food, and he has his shirt off, and he walks inside the McDonald's complaining about an order. Man, I think that was lame. I don't think that anybody should be, especially, man, these people at McDonald's aren't making a lot of money. Like, why are you harassing these people talking about your food order and all this stuff? And it really kind of concerns me with him because, you know, a lot of these professional athletes, you know, go through a lot of mental health. It's not cool, man.
He was such a great fighter. I just hate that we're not talking about anything boxing and we're talking about this.
Right.
So I don't know how we can navigate out of it outside of him really tapping into getting some help. And I don't know if he wants to, so it's hard to even say.
And he's a good person, man. Like I met him a few times. Yeah, I met him a few times. He used to be at SL Lounge all the times with Mr. Ruggs. Shout out to Ruggs. And every time I met him, he was just always super cool and super nice. So when I see stuff like this in the media, it kind of concerns me about somebody's mental health. Because I said, this isn't like him when I met him, you know, the handful of times that I met him. So I just don't ever think that it's cool recording and going and, you know, just doing disrespectful things as somebody's job, man. I don't think
he recorded that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, he recorded it.
Yeah.
Well, that concludes. In case you missed it, let's get into some love versus money.
Yes.
Hey!
It's Love versus Money on the Baller Alert Show.
All right, today on Love versus Money, I'm going to give a couple and you let me know if they're there for the love or is it just a business move, a good business move for them. You know, we in America and, you know, a lot of people do things for the money.
Who is that?
All right, for today, we have Nelly and Ashanti.
Yes. This is love, guys. This is love.
Because we got another spunk block.
This is a spunk block. I know y'all was getting on me about saying spunk. That is a word. It's a word that I created.
It's a Florida word.
He did a U-turn. He went outside of the city limits and he realized that home is where it's at. And where's home? With Ashanti. Y'all kissing on each other and loving on each other. The only thing left to do is create a nice little baby that look just like both of y'all together.
No marriage first?
I don't know. Marriage is a contract between two people who make an agreement with each other. I don't necessarily know if that's what they want to do, but if they want to get married, I think that would be great. I'm a big fan of I'm trying to give them a name. Ashantelli.
That's cute. I like that.
I'm a fan of Ashantelli. I really think these two should just continue to love on each other and start making out in front of everybody, man. I think this would be great. Go on a goddamn tour together.
Yeah.
This would be great. This is love
on both of their
parts.
parts.
This is love. They are in love. Did you see her purse?
Right.
It's a purse of a picture of him. God
clutch.
damn it. It's a clutch.
Her clutch on the VMAs had them two.
They are having raw sex as we speak.
Because they met at the VMAs, right?
I don't know.
I think, did she say they met at
That
the
is
VMAs?
a fully
That is
unclothed.
a nostalgic moment then. That makes all the sense if they met there.
Yeah, I think they met at the
you
VMAs.
know, yes, and it's been I think 20 years or 30 years.
It was 20 years ago.
20 years, my bad. I added the extra 10. I'm just letting you know they are cuddling and they are spooning as much as possible. These folks are in love, man. All the clothes are off.
I think it's love, for one, they don't feel the need to keep posting each other. Like, that's number one. Like, they living whatever life they living in private, but everybody know that's my girl again, that's my man again. And then on top of that, when you wait that long to be with somebody, he was in a long relationship. We don't know what Ashanti was doing, but he was in a long relationship and he still came back like, dang, I gotta go home. This is the only thing that feel right for me. So shout out to them. I hope it lasts.
Well, he said that this was kind of a surprise to both of them.
Yeah.
We cool again. I think it surprised both of us, though. It wasn't anything that was I don't think planned.
I think when he saw her at that versus battle.
Me too. That's exactly. He looking
almost broke his neck to get over there.
He was like, shit.
I knew something was up when his ass ran over there.
At the versus battle?
Yeah, and I was like, damn, that sounds like when you missed that old thing back. You're like, hey.
I want to spin the block.
You been good? Been all right?
Like, damn, I smelled you over there. You smelled heavenly.
Been all right?
Right.
How you been?
I smelled you from across the stage, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could definitely tell that they are definitely in love. They have came to one of my parties, and I just seen how Nelly was just cheesing all night. I said, Nelly, you ain't never been this happy before.
Nelly Mo.
I said, look at Mo over there.
Man, to them.
Mo is over there. I'm talking about he couldn't stop cheesing. You should have saw him in the club when they came in together. I was like, he is just cheesing like a little kid.
Holding hands too.
Yeah, I said.
Well, I do hope
great.
that this lasts forever. I hope we see marriage because Nelly's never been married. Ashanti's never been married.
You think Nelly gonna have to catch the fade with Irv Gotti?
Good question.
Irv got
That was love versus money.
Not you brought Irv in it.
Irv done sold that publishing and sitting high on the horse now because he a billionaire.
Right.
You gotta stop talking about Ashanti though.
Clickbait.
He just give the people what they want.
Right.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
What else we got, BT?
Okay, as y'all know, I got a brand new segment.
What's it called?
And it's called Pocket Watching. Where we talk about people who make decisions with a lot of money, and we decide, is this a good decision or it's a bad decision? We pocket watching. We're looking at what they got. Okay?
They showing it.
They showing it.
Right.
So we gonna talk about it.
Okay.
All right. Edwin Castro, 31-year-old man who won a whopping $2.4 billion Powerball jackpot in November of last year, but he chose to cash out. So he took the $900 million cash.
Right.
They took the taxes out, everything. So this man bought four mansions in California. I guess he's building a real estate portfolio. One of the mansions includes that he purchased is a $25 million estate in the Hollywood Hills, 13,000 square foot mansion, and sits on a couple acres.
A couple acres?
Yeah. Y'all think this is a good purchase?
Is he doing it for real estate purposes?
I have no idea. He also purchased another house that was $45 million.
I was gonna say, if we buying houses to buy houses, no. He ain't gonna have enough time to spend between 4 houses in the same state. That's crazy.
If you're not experienced in real estate,
Yeah.
That's
you
another
just buying
thing.
houses just to, for your clothes or something, like, come on. Because a lot of these people who win the lottery go broke,
That's what everybody's
quick.
talking about.
And did he pay cash for these? Because if he did, boy, that thing deducted all the way down.
Man, listen, I watched this. First of all, I think that if you have $900 million lucrative cash,
Right.
I think, what is there to buy? What is there? Why are you buying houses? Why? I'm about to live the rest of my life, and my kids, and all this money can be passed down. There's like that, with that type of money. There are people that's worth that type of money that don't have that. This man has $900 million cash, and I've seen all these documentaries about these people winning the lottery, and then you talk about these people buy boats and houses and all these things, and then they go broke and they're homeless.
These houses that he bought, it's taxes on them houses, man. So if you pay cash, even if you pay cash for them, you got to pay taxes every year.
The
Oh, wow.
upkeep,
The
'cause
upkeep.
you got probably HOA fees,
maintenance on the lawn, all type of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I am a little nervous. All them houses right there. One was $45 million.
Yeah, one was
I'm a little
$45 million.
nervous.
Another one's $25 million. What would y'all do if y'all won a lottery?
Does he plan?
Disappear. I'm disappearing. I'm buying an island though for sure.
Buying a
Really?
I'm gonna buy an island.
I would probably just still live my regular life, and I wouldn't tell nobody.
You wouldn't tell nobody?
That's no way.
As
If
my
you
family,
have $900 million
my family.
Nope, you better not tell them.
I'm talking about like my intermediate family, like my dad, my mom, my sister, my brothers.
They gonna tell everybody.
No, they ain't. We like this. No, they ain't like that. But
And y'all ain't gonna move nowhere.
yes, we gonna move. I will move houses, build the house, but I'm never just. I feel like a lot of people when they're not coming for money, they're not used to money. They finally get money, and then now you got all these things that you need to
agree
do.
with that.
You didn't even need to do these things when you didn't
didn't
have
have
the
it.
money. Like none of this
Preach.
stuff be a
But
necessity.
it's so hard to tell someone that shit. 900 million?
Ak, what you doing with the money?
getting out the way.
Right.
Getting out the fucking way.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If I want that type of money, y'all gonna think somebody kidnapped me because I'm I'm throwing away my phone.
But I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna do a lot for the community too, my people.
You be
investing in
charitable and
being very
philanthropic.
charitable. Women's shelters who, in so many causes and things, helping with trafficking and things of that nature. I'm definitely gonna be putting a lot into that. Kind of like what Tyler does. I'm gonna be putting that times 10.
Okay.
I would
So-
definitely do something like that.
Yeah, I would definitely do
you gotta
something for the
give back,
community.
man, because to get that level of money, man, that's a blessing, first of all. So I do believe in blessing
I don't
other
trust
people,
this guy,
but
though.
Same.
I'm
This guy
I'm
look
changing
like-
my number.
Yeah.
I'm changing my number. I'm deleting my social media. There's no point in even people even
You
knowing
ain't
who I am
working no
anymore.
more. You're done.
I'm done. It's over.
He said, "Fuck this."
I'm gonna pick a new country to live in every year.
Yeah.
Ball out.
Anyways, that was Pocket Watching. Y'all leave y'all comments at the bottom and let us know if this man is a damn fool spending his money, how he spending it.
BallerAlert. What's up? It's your girl Agent A, aka Miss Hurricane A, and you are now tuned into a BallerAlert show.
And we are back with the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. Asian Nate in the building.
It's Wilder.
Hey.
Now we get to get all in your business. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How you doing?
Now, where's Asian Nate from? I'm good, by the way.
Real quick before I answer this, I wanted to ask this whole episode. Do y'all both like NSYNC wear glasses?
What are you talking about?
Like, do y'all? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, like
Is that like a part of the ensemble, the glasses?
No.
No, not really.
Okay.
Like it.
My eyes be hurting for real. I be
Really?
up all,
These lights are definitely bright. So.
Well, sometimes, you know, a lot of times I've either hosted a party or I've hosted some that had me been out super late. So I think the glasses are good.
Incognito.
And I'm a little goofy, so I may ask you a question and you may look at me and start laughing. So I try to negate that.
Okay.
We still probably gonna
Like,
laugh.
why y'all got these damn glasses on?
I've been wanting to ask that, and then when
The
I looked
whole
in your
episode?
face, yes. And when I was looking at you, when you just asked me that, I was like, I don't want him to think like I'm being weird looking at him. But I really want to know, do y'all like?
So where is Asian Nate from?
I'm gonna do the whole story. So first, I was born in Maryland, but I moved to Atlanta as a baby on the west side. So I was there in Magnolia Park till like 8. Then I moved to the south side. That's where I'm really from, Clayton County, Riverdale, Gabriel Road, Point South.
Oh, she had to break it down.
Man, she broke it all the way
I thought
down.
she was about saying, then I moved
And then
somewhere
I moved
else.
to the east side.
No.
Then I moved to Decatur. Then I moved to Gwinnett.
I don't even rep Maryland at all, like, honestly, but that's on my birth certificate. And, you know, you don't say something, people be like, oh, she's a fraud. Oh, she lied. So you got to just put it up.
People don't want to get left out when they say where you from. They be like, but she was born in Maryland, so she's really from here. She's not from Atlanta.
Correct.
Like I was talking about with Steph Curry.
Exactly, because I was like,
Steph Curry's from Ohio, not North Carolina.
Man,
He's
that
only
man-
North Carolina,
that man is from
'cause
North Carolina.
His dad.
Where did
played
he
for the
grow up
Charlotte-
at?
Ohio.
he grew up in
So-
North Carolina.
A little bit. Oh, majority.
Oh, he did his high school years there?
Yeah. His dad played for the Charlotte Hornets.
I feel like where you from is where you grew up at, period. Like,
Right.
even if you spent your time in, like, Chicago for the summertime, that's still, like, built up of who you is as a person. So all that shit really
Thank you,
matters.
and that's what I
I was
believe.
born in New York, but I grew up in Florida.
Yeah, so-
But not no 1-2 weeks, though.
But
I'm
we
talking
can
about
also-
real
But
time.
we can also
3.
argue that you're from New York.
No, I was there.
Exactly. So I
was
was say
there.
Steph Curry is from Ohio. Steph Curry's from North Carolina.
Because I would say I'm from New York if I stayed there all the way until I was like in high school. But I was there until I was 3, and then I moved to Florida.
Man,
I
wherever
don't
you
even
found who you
remember it.
was, that's where you from. And that's why I tell people.
Anyway, how long
Yeah.
have you been doing music?
So when I first started rapping, it was because I was dating a rapper. I always been musically
Who are you
inclined.
dating?
Not saying it. I don't give no weak niggas no clout. Like,
Okay,
I couldn't even say his name. Like, if I'm saying his name, it's
So
like
you
a
wouldn't even say it
blessing
off
for
the camera.
him.
Got it.
Yeah, I always tell you. Anyways, so I was dating
Not
this.
Future, though.
Hell no, I ain't enough. Not like
come
that
on,
shit out the
come on.
future. Look at y'all distracting me. Shout out Future. Why? She told me it ain't Future though. No. So anywho, I digress. So I started rapping because I was with him and we went through a breakup, and I used to be in the studio with him, and I used to just like in my brain unconsciously come up with words that he should be saying. I'd be like, this shit whack. And I'm like kind of like a submissive woman, you know what I'm saying? So I sit down, I play my part. I didn't really say too much, but I've always been passionate about music, like going through stuff like growing up, trial, tribulation, all that stuff. Just music has always been like my diary. So I was just like, let me try some. So my little brother was making beats. Started doing a little voice memo on my phone. From there, I went to the studio, and then I just started investing all my money into that. And then 2020 is when I met my independent label, which is Break On Music Group.
One time
And
for
then
Dan.
shout out to Dan. And so
Knowing as OT, go ahead.
Man, you gotta deal with OT.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know this, but before 2020, I was in the club. So I done had several
club doing
businesses. You know, shaking ass for some cash.
Oh, you was dancing.
No, I was shaking ass for some cash.
Anyone particular in Atlanta or was outside of Atlanta?
Allure Magic, but nobody like, I just bring it up just so it's like not the fraud thing, but I never posted it. Like, I used to,
what? Not the fraud thing. What you talking
like, you know, people like, oh, she said she ain't do this, all this. Like, I just like to tell my story. I don't let nobody
Yeah.
tell my story.
about?
for
Oh,
me.
got you.
Controlling
Okay.
her own narrative.
Got it.
Got
Yeah.
you. Got you.
So, yeah, I just, like 2020, I met
didn't know
my
that.
team. So no one really know that. So,
Thanks for sharing.
right. So I had clothes business. I had swim line business, but hair business, but it just wasn't really like what I wanted to do. And when I got in the club, it was like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna get out. Like I got in there for a reason, like to get some money, run it up, and figure out how to invest. Met Dan and them 2020. From there, the rest is history, really.
So wait, how much money did you save before you left the strip club?
I ain't gonna say the money, but I was good. I was good with the whole 2020 year. Like I was cool.
When I met you around this time frame in 2020, what gravitated me towards you is your energy.
It's wild.
I played your record, and then you got up, you pointed at me, you came, you introduced yourself. A lot of artists don't know how to do that properly, and it made me like you as an artist. I was like, okay, cool. And then I remember we were at another club. It was your single release. You got to your section, you stopped what you're doing, and then you came to the DJ booth and spoke. And I just wanted to highlight that because artists always think that they're just so too good to go acknowledge people that
they just think they're so important. They think that they're more important than anything going on in the club.
I just appreciate because Future does this, Thug does this. There's a lot of artists, Lucci, all these people do this, but there are a lot of other artists who don't.
Yeah.
And people will tend to not fuck with you if, maybe the buzz dies down. But for you, I just thought that was one of the dopest attributes about you, that you would literally talk to everybody.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share that with you. Now, this is happening during the pandemic. People are inside, but Atlanta's outside.
Right. We were outside.
You have a song. You have an independent label going on. When does Mermaid Gang, is it Mermaid Gang the whole time, or did this come up after? Like, what's up with the Mermaid stuff?
I've been Mermaid Gang. So real
why?
tea
What's
is,
Mermaid? Why?
So I'm going to tell you what it is first, but I'm going to tell you the tea because... Child, my sister watched all my interviews. She can't wait for me to tell everybody that she the one that came up with it. So my older sister just started calling us mermaids. Like we used to call each other like Powerpuff Girls, Cheetah Girls, like, put a name on somebody. So she just started calling us mermaids. And me, I'm not like a take and run type of person. So I was like, I'm going to research, do my thing. So when I researched it, it said that it's a European folklore basically saying mermaids were real, wore long tresses, sung in the bottom of the ocean. And then too, I think through life, you just got to keep swimming. Like,
what's your sister name?
J5.
Okay.
Shout out to J5.
There you go. That's what I was trying to get out of you.
Yeah, she can't wait for me to say every interview. But did you tell them? Yeah. So, and I feel like just for the brand though, like, and I'm a woman's woman, just period. I know a lot of women say this, but like I love women, and I know that we go through a lot of battles. So it's like, just keep swimming. Like everything gonna be all right. Just keep swimming.
I like that. Yeah. Mermaid Gang.
Then we got the Shark Boys for the men, like y'all.
The Shark
hard
boys?
body boys.
That is one of my favorite animals. I like sharks.
Yeah, so
I feel like I'm a shark.
I was gonna call them mermaids, but they weren't going for it.
Now, I've never seen Asian A in a relationship or anything like that. I remember I asked OT on the side, I was like, she not dating anybody? He was like, nah, she don't really got time for that. I was like, she gonna be able to maintain this? Because, you can get sidetracked a little bit.
And who is OT for the audience?
Oh, OT works for Break 'em Off Records. If you're in Atlanta, you know who he is because he's...
Yeah, if you're an artist, if you're an artist in Atlanta, you know who OT is.
And I'm saying he's annoying. He's not really annoying. He just follows up to the core to a point where if you tell him something, he's going to remind you on you a million times over and over. So he's literally been talking to me about you for at least 7 months.
That's how you know he's good at his job.
Really?
7 months. And then when I saw you and then you put me on blast, I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I've never seen you in a relationship. What's going on with that? Never? Are we never going to do this?
Okay, so dating. Okay, how do we open this?
It's a whole thing. Dating in Atlanta, is it tough for you? Fucked up.
You haven't had the only 3 Africans that's in a dating pool.
You ever
Jesse was talking about.
I like my men kind of exclusive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like men that I know. Like, I know a girl that been with you, so I would never do that. Like, but as far as dating for me, like, I'm just, everybody got somebody. But
okay, so you got somebody.
I said everybody got somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can agree to that.
So someone's occasionally smashing. You guys are smashing on each other.
Occasionally or on a regular basis.
Regular?
Yeah,
okay.
Maybe. Girl needs love too. But
no, I get it. Go ahead.
But yeah, I'm really just.
But you from Atlanta though. So,
I'm from Atlanta, so I know.
You know where to look. So for the audience,
where to look? Okay.
I'm crying. Now I'm the date master of Atlanta.
I'm just saying.
She said. So you know what it
I
looks.
said,
We
so
get
you
a
know
lot
what it
of
look.
we get a lot of women on this podcast. Like BT just said, we had Jessie Wu, and she was saying dating in Atlanta is very hard because the same 3 Africans get passed around. So
Crying. I've never dated an African before. I dated a Jamaican, but not an African. Sorry.
So where should women in Atlanta be looking
Where's the
for
pool
love?
at? Where's the dating pool at?
See,
Or are
I
you
think
having problems too?
no.
Okay.
So I think that I'm capital P. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not gonna say it's this or that, but you know, everybody got something going on. But I feel like for Atlanta, like you gotta let a man find you. And the club, number one, is not where the man gonna find you. Like, and number two, like a lot of reasons why women ain't really finding love in Atlanta is because they expectations on men. Like you can't expect a man, every woman want a rich nigga now, but what you doing? Like what kind of emotion you having? Like, can you even have these conversations with this rich man? Like, so it's like, that's a lot what's going on. So they overseeing who could really be their type and love them. It might be somebody that walk at Walmart because that's what God sent for you for your mental capacity. Ooh. So like, yeah.
Put me on. Okay.
Hey, you talking that talk. First of all, why does every girl want a rich man now? What's up with this?
Because of social
I don't think
media.
that's ever changed ever.
Huh?
I just think it's social media. It's the social media aspect of it.
Listen, when I was growing up, I never heard my aunties or anybody talking about I need a rich man.
Well, your aunties definitely used to date the drug dealer though, probably.
They probably did.
I'm telling you.
But see, it's social media. I think it's social media.
It's a version of it now. It's always been an enticing thing.
Yeah, it's definitely social media, and like honestly, it's just like for me, even if a man be rich and have money, that is not my money. Like I'm never looking at a man. I done got things from every relationship, like because that's the aura I give off. Like you gonna want to buy me something because of the way I treat you. Like you know what I mean. So it just levels.
How much should a man have taking you on a date?
It depends on what kind of date he want to take me on. Like, I'm simple. Like, I'll still go eat at Red Lobster, child. Please don't play with me.
On the first date?
I don't know about that.
See, that's it.
If I know you, but see, that's me.
Right.
Like, because of my career, for one, I'm only dating a certain caliber of nigga. I ain't talk about money-wise, but what you do for a living matters. Right, it matters because my long hours, the way I talk, the way I move, like I'm always around people, so it's like I can't date a certain kind of man. Like it just will never work for me.
Have you ever had any type of insecure issues with guys that you date? Because you're around other men all the time.
Because I love women. Like, and
Wait, you say what?
I love women. Like, so it's like if a man is around a woman, I don't look at her and be like, dang, like I could be with my man. He can look at a girl and it's not gonna make me feel away.
Okay.
Because a man gonna look at me.
Look at her with him.
Maybe.
Okay.
Right.
But we're not doing like a sister wife thing though.
No. I think women are beautiful. That's all.
okay.
That it point blank period.
See, why are you trying to see? I see what you're trying to do.
I know what he was doing. He was willing
I
it
didn't
in.
know what
You
she was
think
going.
everybody think like Nicki Natural now? You think every woman thinks like Nicki Natural?
Anything can happen.
No, all us. What are y'all talking about, anyways?
Previous interview, it went all the way left.
He think that every
You're gonna have to go
woman.
watch
He
it.
think every woman
That's not
likes
true.
women now.
That's not true because I'm married
woman
to a
do not
so
like
I
women.
I would never think that way. Don't do that to me, bro. I got 4 daughters.
I'm just saying,
Don't play me, BT.
being insecure with your man boils down to your own insecurities. Like,
Okay.
because unless the man is just ain't shit and you staying with him, but that's on you. Like,
Okay.
wake up and leave. Like, I don't have no, you know what I'm
So
saying?
speaking of your schedule, what do you have going on right now?
Okay, so I just dropped the single Moving the Dress, Going Crazy, featuring Big Homie Tiny right now.
So you're my friend, right? I do definitely see you as a sister.
Okay.
But I definitely was a little uncomfortable because you and Tiny was goddamn twerking the hell on my goddamn timeline. It was your shit and her shit on my timeline. It's nothing but twerking ass and hookah and all this. I'm over here like, goddamn.
Give me Casamigos hoe and a hookah, bitch, because it is a vibe. Like, when you in the club and you with your homegirls, what you saying? Bring the fucking Casamigos and a hookah. Like, come on, let's get into it.
Wait, so y'all definitely need rich niggas. Y'all doing that?
I think that y'all are having fun.
So here's the
I did
thing
see
about
fun.
it.
It seemed like
It's
a fun
it's
video.
a fun record. It's not to be displayed as artistry. It's not to be displayed as anything other than fun. We outside, sundress season. That's it. And we don't need no rich nigga for Casamigos, babe, because they booking me with the Casamigos.
Hey,
and they
hey,
including
now,
the
hey,
hookah.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Gotta have a hookah.
Don't book me if you ain't got no hookah, please.
So you got that record?
Police.
Did you got the video?
Yeah, so we have a visual out now. We kind of went different with it because a lot of my videos, I can say it's giving a lot of ass. So I wanted to go animated. So we kind of was like in the studio, and the whole video, we kind of like fell asleep and it turned into a whole animation film, which is pretty dope. So it's out now on YouTube. And then my other single, You Need Me, featuring Mitch, which is my favorite song out right now. It has a sample on it, Piece of Your Love by Guy.
Okay.
Super dope. Y'all gotta go check it out. I mean, your mama can listen to it, your daddy, your girlfriend, your sister, your brother. Like, it's a versatile record.
All right.
And that video will be dropping very soon on BET.
Okay.
You got
Appreciate
any
you.
performances coming up? Any touring?
Yeah, so actually this Saturday I'm opening up from Fredo Bangs.
Okay.
Yes,
Salute.
And A3C is next weekend. Of course, we're indulging in Revolt. We love, and we love black what do we call
Black
it?
excellence.
Black excellence, yeah. So doing that, hella A3C events, putting together a college tour, and then I'm supposed to be going on tour with somebody else this year. I can't
Who's
say
that Ferrari? Like he was finna go on tour.
Who?
I
I don't know.
can't say it.
Oh, I'm gonna find out.
Message.
Dear Baller Alert, my lady Slick hurt my feelings with a low blow in an argument. I mentioned it to her and she called me soft, LOL. Now, I don't want to share my feelings ever with her. Is this a good thing or a bad thing for our relationship?
Man, grow the hell up, man. You talking about you don't want to share your feelings anymore.
Sassy.
Yeah, that is soft, man. That's a little, as Rara said, a little tender. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow up and still be able to express yourself to your partner. You know, no matter how much y'all gonna hurt each other's feelings again. This is just part of being in a relationship.
I think that's sassy. And I feel like that's like trauma. Because why would you say that? Like, how you gonna have a mate and then you ain't gonna express your feelings? Like, what? Women love when a man express their feelings. Like, it make us feel like you care a little bit more.
I mean, I do understand that, once you say something and then somebody, tries to say, disrespect that and call you soft or whatever like that and make you not want to say anything again, that means like you're not all the way trusting. And to me, it's like if you have a problem with that, I feel like however far you trying to go in this relationship, a third party, a professional needs to be involved so that you can learn how to communicate to one another if it's something that you see a long road with.
Right.
I actually agree with that. But I definitely feel like you are in your feelings. So just get out of your feelings. Ain't no money in there. Ain't no relationship prosperity in there. Get out your feelings, my guy. And even though your lady called you soft, she probably didn't mean it for real.
Right.
I mean, just imagine you open up to your partner or something and you tell them something, deep that nobody else knows, and they use it against you in an argument. That's not.
That is kind of toxic. So I would say I would give her the benefit of the doubt.
That's why I said trauma. It's some trauma stuff going on in that relationship.
I think it's a little bit more context that's left out a little bit. But if you don't want to share your feelings with somebody and you are in a relationship with them, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So you guys need to handle the problem and solve that. If you don't solve it, you're going to continue to have issues, and that's not a good idea.
He said, "Never again. I never."
How long was the relationship is the real question.
Yeah, well, if you don't want to share your feelings with her ever, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So you might want to get up out of there.
The trust is gone.
Yeah, you might want to get up out
Trust
of
her
there.
with your heart.
You're not gonna tell her nothing.
Hey, look, so guys, I know y'all women, y'all have a wall y'all put up. Our wall is automatically there. Like we don't have to ever put it up.
That's
it's
what I'm
already
saying.
there.
So for you to just let it down for a second and be vulnerable, and then her to use that against you.
When men let their guard down with a woman, they're in love. I don't think there's any in between. We don't naturally just put our wall down ever because we don't trust nobody. That's just not what we're taught to do. We're not taught our feelings. I didn't understand my feelings. I was like almost fucking 30. I didn't know.
I agree.
So I was just saying,
But you had to get a third party involved.
I had to
help
get a
you.
therapist to help me channel my anger and all type of shit. So for him to say, I don't want to ever share my feelings with her ever,
That's deep.
this is a little deep because damn, you know what I'm saying? And maybe she's projecting some other shit that she got going on you. So,
Yeah. She's wrong. I mean, too, like, you should never just put your man down, period, like that. Like, she wrong.
I mean, she called him soft. I wish I was there.
She wrong, but he is in his feelings, but I'm not saying he don't got the right to be in his feelings, but he is definitely pretty much sassy in his feelings. It's not even the what he said, it's the last part. I'm never sharing my feelings with her again. It's like,
yeah, that was a little dramatic.
Guys, you know, men, sometimes we're a little immature with how we express ourselves.
Man, we dramatic.
Yeah,
you disrespect me, I could get dramatic, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
especially when we don't know how to use. First of all, a man, I can't speak for all men. I'm just saying, a vast majority, we don't even know how to use our feelings correctly.
Correct.
But I'm saying that is so real. Like, he feels like I'm never sharing anything else with you again.
Never doing
that's
this
why I
with
said you might want to get up out of there because it seems like this is an issue.
That's the end of the relationship. If you ain't gonna tell your feelings, how y'all gonna communicate about anything?
Yeah. He should
Unless
probably.
it's a long road with this person, like you got kids or you trying to, you know.
If you don't got no kids, you're not tied down, y'all don't stay together, get up out of there, my boy.
Say goodbye.
Fuck him.
All right, before we get out of here, we got a pep talk.
Hello, it's your girl Asian A, aka Miss Hurricane A, and my pep talk today is just to keep going, keep being consistent, and keep being yourself. It's Wilder.